Hello everybody, welcome. This is the second video before the epidemic starts, the epidemic about careers and jobs. So, if you haven't seen the first video yet, go and watch it now, come back and watch this one. So, the most common mistakes people make before interview. Now, all interviews will be different depending on the job, but all interviews will be doing the same three things. They will look for the same three things. So, number one, obviously, do you have the right skills and experience to do the job? That should be obvious. Number two, do you have the right personality for the job? Because you will need to mix with other people in the office. Each office is different, each company is different. So, number two, they will be looking to see if you have the right personality to fit. So number three, and I think this is the most important, and it's the biggest mistake people make before interviews. Number three, do you have the right enthusiasm for the job? So you need to make sure that you go in enthusiastic, positive, motivated, happy, super confident. This is the most important thing for any job, anywhere. So, there we go. Number one, do you have the right skills and experience? Number two, do you have the right personality? Number three, are you super confident, super motivated, super enthusiastic? So when I talk to people to help them prepare for interviews, I say to them, remember, all your answers should be, firstly, relevant. So if you are going for a job about finance, don't talk about how great an athlete you are, how fast you can run. Don't talk about how great a farmer you are. You're there for a job about finance. Every answer needs to be relevant to the job, relevant to the question. So that's number one, make it relevant. Number two, your answer should be concise, which means short. So don't talk for 10, 15 minutes. Make sure your answers are concise and relevant. So short and relevant. And number three, very important for all interviews, rehearse everything. You're not going to remember what to say unless you rehearse. So number one, make it relevant. Number two, make it concise. And number three, rehearse everything. As we say in English, practice makes perfect. So that's it. Remember these things. And finally, interviews are a two-way process. So yes, they are interviewing you, but remember, it's your opportunity to interview them as well. If you go in with this mindset of, I am interviewing the company as well, you will naturally be more confident, naturally be more positive, naturally feel easier about the environment. Remember these things. These are the most important mistakes prior to interview. This is number two. Stay tuned for the third video. Do widzenia.